Hey everybody, welcome to the SkyLounge here to review some Vegas Golden Knights action as we win 5-3 against the Calgary Flames last night in Calgary, Alberta. Unfortunately, boys and girls, for the Vegas Golden Knights, we got some bad news. Cody Glass is out for the season after getting knee surgery. A speedy recovery to the lad. Hopefully he comes back stronger next season and is ready to kick some fucking ass. But the Vegas Golden Knights in the first period came to kick ass. And it felt good. It felt good. Vegas Golden Knights strapping on their boots. Or skates. Fucked up in the analogy there already. But you know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. They came to play with Panda Bear and goal. Vegas was ready. Vegas was ready, and Nicolas Roy having a very, very good chance early in that first period. And really want to shout out Nicolas Roy just because he's not really talked about, because he gets lost in the ether of, Jonathan Marchessault, William Karlsson, Mark Stone, even though he's out and injured right now. And good gravy. The last few games he has been getting better, and that only makes Vegas Golden Knights fans happy. Obviously in the offseason, with contracts, who the hell knows how that fucking goes. But hey, that's July. You can think about that later. Right now it's March. And in March, the Vegas Golden Knights, after losing a game, generally tend to come back. And when Tomas Nosek gets the first goal of the game, I felt pretty good. The optimism started creeping in. Like, oh, wow. Calgary usually beats the shit out of us at our home, but hey, maybe this is a sign. So Nosek getting the goal 5 minutes and 24 seconds into the first period. Revo getting the nice little pass to him after initially saved by Riddick. You felt, again, pretty damn solid about the Vegas Golden Knights' effort in front of the net. And they continued to just apply the pressure on the Flames in that first period. 11 minutes and 29 seconds into this first period. Nick Holden getting the goal. And what makes this great is the kind of off-the-ice story where Nick Holden's family was in attendance. His mother, his sister, because their family's from Calgary. So what a way to score. I mean, minor spoiler, Nick Holden does get aggravating from the defensive front. But hey, he scored, because this goal comes really from Nick Cousins, who makes this pass more or less start, and before that was Chandler Stevenson. So technically Stevenson to Cousins. And Peary skates up alongside Holden, more or less on a 2-on-1 situation. And Riddick can't get any hands on that shit. So you get that goal to go 2-0. Go up 2-0. And you would think Calgary maybe gets a little agitated. Maybe they start gnawing at it a little bit. And sure enough, only a couple minutes later, they seem like they scored on Backlund's goal, 15 minutes and 50 seconds into the first period, straight off of the face-off. And it's curious, the positioning of one of the defensemen on Robin Lehner, right in front of the net, inside the crease. And Uncle Petey De Pablo throws a fucking coach's challenge and says, yeah, that's a goalie interference, my son. Take that fucking goal off. And Wes McCauley and the gang contacts Toronto and says, is this a good goal? Oh, okay. We have to call on the ice. No goal. And you're just like, yeah, all right. Fuck you, Calgary. We're 2-0 up now. The Kanye West arrogance is seeping in as a Vegas Golden Knights fan. And holy shit. When I say, oh my God, a referee made a decent decision, that's when you know the world is going a little bit haywire. And it already is, right? With this whole Corona scare and people not wanting to fucking watch hockey anymore, or play hockey, or have audience, but that's neither here nor there, boys and girls. But in the present moment, going into the second period of this game, boys and girls, there wasn't any scare for the Vegas Golden Knights. They weren't scared of no goddamn virus or the goddamn Flames. And they showed out, getting a power play opportunity, first in the game. And Giordano tripping only served a great goal for the Vegas Golden Knights. Max Pacioretty, 3 minutes and 39 seconds into to the second period, gets the power play goal. William Karlsson, taking on 2 defensemen by himself, more or less, set up this pass where Patch is just like curling, Olympian curling motion, like just letting it go. A badass Ice Warrior shit. And so your Vegas Golden Knights are up 3-0 at this point. Now, Calgary at this point has to be thinking, we're not getting embarrassed at home by a division rival, no less. And their efforts start showing out. And on a 3-on-2 situation, Calgary hits the post. Robin Lehner's just blessing that post. And unfortunately, Vegas Golden Knights do concede a goal. Yes, Milan Lucic, 8 minutes and 23 seconds into this game, capitalizes off of an awful turnover from Chandler Stevenson and Nick Holden. That's right, boys and girls. White Cloud all alone on the 2-on-1. Couldn't get anything on it, and Lehner, no chance to save that at all. So the curious part of that goal being conceded was it was the first goal conceded by Robin Lehner in nearly 90 minutes of ice time. So that's something to just put a footnote there. That's how great Robin Lehner has been playing as a goaltender. But unfortunately, when your defense and really Chandler Stevenson too, your offense, make brain dead turnovers on the opposition's defensive zone like that, bad things are going to happen. And unfortunately for the Vegas Golden Knights, they take a holding penalty, Alec Martinez specifically, and give up another power play goal. Well, another power play goal in the game, but the first power play goal, the Vegas Golden Knights concede meaning they fucked up the penalty, and there goes Robin Lehner's nice save percentage that we've accumulated in the first 2 games. Dubé, 16 minutes and 32 seconds into the second period. Holden, part of the problem again, where I feel like he just kind of messed up on the screen setup there, and you can argue that maybe Lehner maybe finessed himself a little bit there, but that was the first shot on the power play for the Calgary Flames, and Vegas let it slip through. And by the third period, as a Golden Knights fan who, again, not trying to bitch too much, but has seen this team blow leads, I get very nervous, right? You're up 3-2, and you go into this third period where Nick Holden and Tkachuk gets a little feisty. And I'm thinking to myself, oh God, Holden got the goal, but he was basically responsible for the 2 goals. Is he setting up a potential fucking foreshadowing of Knight's heartbreak? And for a while, it wasn't the case because the goaltenders were playing really well. I mean, Riddick was saving everything left and right just because of the fucking zone he was in. And as was Robin Lehner, really. I mean, not the most shots faced in the first 2 periods, but Calgary started pouring it on in this third period, and Lehner did relatively well. And while Calgary wasn't taking a lot of shots, they knew how to be efficient in this game. And unfortunately for the Vegas Golden Knights, with 3 minutes remaining, up 3-2, they concede a goal. So now the game is 3-3 because Tkachuk, 17 minutes into the third period, scores, skating through, just skating all by himself through, maybe a couple fucking feet of ice. Just absolutely, free real estate because Martinez and Theodore are damn near nowhere to be found. And Lehner can only do so much. Right, kids? I know everyone wants to blame the goaltender as soon as you see that save percentage, hit below 900. But again, when you watch the game and you look at this defense just being absolute dog shit in terms of, spatial awareness and puck possession, you're going to have a bad time. So the game is now 3-3 with 3 minutes left. the threes, man. It's a conspiracy. It's not a fucking conspiracy. You fucking shit the bed. And immediately I'm thinking in my head, oh, fuck. We might actually lose this game. Possibly in regulation. But the miracle man and Shea Theodore, who, again, you're responsible for one of those fucking goals going in our net, but here you go. With the miracle goal. Okay? The reason why I say miracle goal, Shea Theodore shoots this puck from such an angle, right? Far left side of the point. I mean, even outside that fucking circle there. So he shoots the puck and deflects off one of the Calgary defenseman's stick. And it's off of that trajectory. It fucking reaches the top left-hand corner of the net based on the goaltender side. Top left corner of the net and just bounces straight out. That's a good goal. And Calgary, I think they were astonished. They were stunned. They couldn't fucking process what the fuck was happening. And Shea Theodore getting this goal 18 minutes and 50 seconds in, meaning there isn't even going to be 2 minutes left in the remaining portion of the game. Calgary had to just get out of panic mode and just get to work right away. And unfortunately for them, the empty netter comes in from Jonathan Marchessault, getting the assist from Riley Smith and William Karlsson. It's a good time to say that line. I mean, we haven't seen that line in quite some time because of Karlsson's involvement now with the second line, technically, with Max Pacioretty. I believe it's not Chandler. It's probably Roy. But, yeah. Anyhow, boys and girls, the Vegas Golden Knights get that fifth goal and get the win. I mean, massive win, too, in regulation. I mean, against a division rival where you almost blew up the fucking game in your own goddamn face, but you get the regulation win. All 2 points. You don't share shit in overtime. So, hooray. And looking at the special team for the Vegas Golden Knights. I mean, yeah, the power play was nice, but the special team on the penalty killing, yeah, we still got to work on that penalty killing, guys. I don't know what it is about the Vegas Golden Knights and penalty killing nowadays, especially with Uncle Petey J. Pablo in the helm, but holy fuck. Pretty awful. Pretty awful in the penalty killing. But here's the thing, boys and girls. I thought it was curious that Calgary, despite the talent, didn't play up to their potential. I feel like they really played down to whatever level they're capable of. And the only guy, and this is a huge indictment to the entire Calgary Flames team, and I'm not going to apologize for that, but the only guy that I feel like was really saying, dude, fuck this, I'm going to fucking carry this team to a goddamn win, was David Rittich. 27 saves on 31 shots and 871 save percentage. Again, people are going to fixate on the fact that this number is bad. He takes the L. It's below 900, yada, yada, yada. But Rittich's defense really left him out to dry. They really did. And, tied 3-3 with less than 2 minutes left. And you do that? And I get the Shea Theodore, his shot and the puck just getting an unlucky deflection has a lot to do with it. But if you can't look at the way you were defending on that play, the way you were, spaced out against the Vegas Golden Knights player, I don't know what fucking other self-reflection shit you need to do. Maybe go do fucking yoga or some fucking, I don't know, martial arts shit to balance your goddamn mind. Because that was laughable. If we're watching this game and saying, oh, David Rittich is at fault for the loss, hell no! That defense, Giordano, everybody involved. I mean, yeah, Kachuk got the fucking equalizer, but who gives a shit when you couldn't fucking do anything else beforehand? And yeah, hindsight's 2020, but good lord, folks, like, before we just fucking fire on the goddamn goaltender, just flames at him, ha ha ha, let's actually watch the goddamn game and see how those goals went in. And by all accounts, I think fucking Calgary's defense was deplorable. And you know what? To be quite frank, the Vegas Golden Knights defense, not any better. Not any better. Just more opportunistic that you got the 2 goals from 2 of your defensemen. So, whoopee. But Lehner had to make some big stops. 19 saves on 22 shots, an 864 save percentage. Again, Lehner did really well. I thought he did really well. Panda gets shit done. Maybe the 1 or 2 goal you could say. Toss up, maybe he's a little bit slow on the reaction there. But boy, man, I watch this Golden Knights defense at times and I think, if we get to the playoffs, is this going to cut it? Do you think this is going to cut it? I know Shea is touted for being one of the best, young defensemen right now in the league, where his offensive capabilities is fantastic. His defense is but games like this is where I get really concerned, where I think, Shea, offense can't always bail you out. In this game, yes, it did, but offense can't always bail you out. And that's the unfortunate fact. And if the Vegas Golden Knights are to get ahead, in this division, maintain that stranglehold at first, we got to do a lot better on defense. We do. And while playing last night, boys and girls, in really less than 7 hours, the Vegas Golden Knights have to play again. Now, it's only a 3-4 hour drive away from Calgary, but Edmonton is a different beast all on their own, especially at home. They have a fantastic home record. They got Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, Koskinen or Smith. Any given night, I feel like they can switch it on, especially Koskinen, who I've seen in real life and think, guy doesn't get enough credit. A lot of goaltenders, I feel like they don't. And the Vegas Golden Knights have to really watch out in terms of their defense, because I'm pretty sure tonight Marc-Andre Fleury is going to be in net. And he's been getting a lot of bad raps because of his, relatively abysmal save percentage, relative to how good he is really total career. But his defense needs to step it up. I think our boys in this 5-game road trip have to realize that, hey, we're battling for this division. You might think this point cushion is nice, but point cushions don't mean shit. Just look at how well Vancouver and Arizona were doing for a hot minute in this division. And then Arizona and Vancouver are now playing for their fucking playoff lives. And I know there's a lot of injuries and shit involved with that. But again, you have to be opportunistic. You have to take, your chances and capitalize. And for the Vegas Golden Knights, we can't slip up like in that third period. And you have to go into Edmonton with the mentality of, hey, we got to beat the shit out of these guys. Yeah, we might meet them in the playoffs. Yeah, maybe they get ahead of us, down the stretch. No. Don't even think about that shit. Think about today. Think about what you're going to do to them today. Destroy them. Because you want to win this division. You want to cement yourself as the fucking golden shining example of annoyance. Yeah, I know. A lot of fucking ire against Vegas Golden Knights fans because assholes like me scream up the top of my lungs about my Vegas Golden Knights. And you know what? I'm not ashamed of that shit at all. If I wasn't a passionate fan, why the fuck would I watch sports ball? Right? But boys and girls, the Vegas Golden Knights get 2 points on the road against the division rival. So if they can replicate that tonight against the Edmonton Oilers, not in that specific fashion of just diarrhea defense, if they can replicate the result of getting the 2 points and beating the shit out of a division rival tonight, it's going to be huge. It's going to be absolutely huge. Edmonton has been on such a positive trajectory. Their momentum swing is just unbelievable. So we got to fucking smack the fuck out of them and show Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, hey, you might be the 2 top players in the league right now. But against a team of misfits and animals, you are nothing. Gah! So boys and girls, that does it for me. Best of luck to the Knights tonight. Follow me at the SkyLounge and all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily content. Go Knights, go! Fuck off. That actually hurts.